So me and Davs, we're going to get saddled up. We're going to head down to see the Harbour race bike. Eh? He's all sorted out. He's had his food today. He'll be quite happy. And hopefully, as you'll see, guys, look, he is shedding. Aren't you, son?
He's going
He's
through
shedding.
stages.
He's
like 3 years old now.
Look at the eyes, look. Oh,
Yeah, 3 years
good
old
boy.
now.
Yeah, he's probably 3 years old now, but he's quite happy looking out the window, look. You don't think he is, but obviously he's looking out his other eye.
We had him when I was in P3, now I'm going into P6.
Yeah, we'll get ourselves out. So we've been turning right most of the time. We're turning left, we're going to head down to the harbour. I'm going to check out the fishing scene down here. I'm just going to see if there's any guys down fishing. Have a look at the boats. Just a wee look at Portmahomack again, because it is very beautiful, it has to be said. Lovely, lovely wee village. I think when we first got here we went away down on the pier with the Land Rover, didn't we? We drove along the pier and now reversed back.
Yeah. Maybe if we just drop Frank at the end of the pier.
Yeah, we'll drop him at the end and we'll have a wander. I think we'll be okay.
There it is.
Yeah, is that Army Land Rover? Yeah, it looks like the wind's blowing kind of from the north, so I think we're going to be covered when we go to the harbour actually. The harbour looks fairly still in places. We'll just take our time. It is, yeah, and it's way past high tide now as well. Me and David are going to try, aren't we, tomorrow to head out fishing, aren't we? Really maybe should have done it today, but never mind. Yeah, seem to watch you for little guy here with us.
We went to a park.
Okay, sir.
We went to a park, and then an Asda shop, and then there was supper, and then...
Because I was wanting to see that green van and take a photo of it for her. Yeah, so here we go. So obviously we're out here on the peninsula. Oh yeah, it's a shallow harbour, this one. And the tide is still going out.
What is it?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's still going out. It's still got a bit to go yet.
I was thinking they should have the boats out farther.
Yeah. It's a good time because sometimes you can spot sandbars. And that's where flatfish like to hang around, you see. And the sandbars.
I wonder if we'll
Oh
see
yeah.
any crabs. I can jump down and...
Plenty crab pots anyway, look at this. Oh yeah, look for a spot. Because that would be really good. Oh, actual ATVs on the beach.
Oh, you must be allowed to do that then.
No, you wouldn't be allowed to do that where we are. That is great fun.
We're coming here.
The land of rules and regulations, people. Well, we saw the wee boy. There's a wee boy jumping off the end of there, and it is deep. Yeah. You can see that when the tide's
like,
in.
That's the height of me.
Yeah.
For reference, I'm 5'3", still growing.
Yeah, so check it out.
Whoa!
Not just gorgeous tonight. And that is the Dornoch Firth. And we're out on the peninsula here. Yeah, so everywhere we go, every harbour we go, you're going to see the crab pots, look. Always.
That's football in there.
You can see just some of them.
You know, it is a football.
They're actual crabbers. 1, 2, 3, is there?
Dad, one of the crab nets caught a football. Those will look like footballs.
It looks like a football, yeah, it's just a...
It is a football.
Oh, maybe he uses that for a bit of buoyancy, I don't know. Yeah, so you see the idea, it's just like your one, son, look.
Yeah.
They crawl up, and then they fall in.
All you do is, food goes in there, and then they crawl through here, fall in, can't get up. But these are the more like high-tech ones. And the barbs at the bottom is for the two little crabs, and they'll just fall straight through.
Yeah.
So we can take the quads on this beach.
I know, that's interesting.
Write that down.
They are way, way up there now. Look.
Yeah. Oh, we have to.
I know.
We're going to.
Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's only about 3 or 4 that are actual crabbers. Unless these boats are away, look. Maybe the boats are... I've got ones down here that I've missed. There's a speedboat. And then another kind of... looks 135 horsepower, that one. Ours is 40 horsepower. And he's got a 15 horsepower backup, look.
And what is
Just when things go wrong. 5 horsepower. Ours is pretty wimpy actually. But
one, that small is backup.
yeah, I can see crab's legs and stuff, so they've obviously been out, and they normally just throw the crab's legs and bits and pieces over the edge, don't they?
Seems that they have been crushed.
Oh yeah, you could jump off that side, just be very careful with the currents.
But odd. Look how shallow that is.
I know, it's very shallow when it's...
What? I thought it would have been deeper than that.
Now I wonder what the fishing scene is down here.
That's where crabs and fish would definitely hide. Flies, probably.
I can't see any sandbars, but yeah, as you can see, the tide is way out just now. Right across the way, look at that, eh?
Definitely near right down where we can take
Yeah,
and
there's a caravan site just up there, look. Aye, we hear ya. What are you guys moaning at?
That we are here, probably.
Probably.
On a free road.
Maybe they've got babies just now, he's not happy. Eh?
What is at the end?
Well, they're being okay. Oh yeah, I mean look at this, it's just tight, it's way out. Bet this little harbour wall gets hammered when it's high winds and high weather, eh? Here's some of your more homemade jobs, look.
Yeah.
Bits of tubing.
Yeah, these are homemade boys.
Aye, they're not complicated to make.
So all it is there's
In they
food
go.
goes in there, and then they're out, ooh, food. So they crawl through here.
And then they fall down and get stuck.
But the thing is, they can eat like that.
And of course, you'll leave these kind of bit bigger so the little crabs can get out.
Yeah.
These guys aren't really interested in loads of little crabs. They're looking for the big brown crabs.
Yeah, they want the big boys.
And they're just not interested. I'm liking this. Now, I was told that the guys were fishing over there, and I think now that it's low tide. I think, son, if we drive up there real quick and then go down, you can see why they're fishing over there.
Yeah, these are the ones that they've bought.
Yeah, I think they're for the bucket, son. Probably had enough. I'm sure they get thrown about a bit as well. Yeah, so we're trying to get our boat kind of back to the way it should be, eh, son? Well, it's quite a neat trailer. Bit too tall for ours, though. We need one that's really low to the ground. I was just saying to David that I don't know if that boat's getting redone or what, but I'd love to get that big windscreen off of it.
Or it might just be getting scrapped.
Yeah. I don't know.
And that boat trailer.
Yeah, I mean these old steel trailers, we really need like a galvanised steel one, because those normal steel ones you'd have to rub them down and paint them every year.
Well, looks like he hasn't used it in a while.
It doesn't look like he's used it in a while, but then again either have we. He may have made that one out of tubing. It's interesting. Right, let's go have a look to see why these guys were fishing around here. What was the idea? You can see it right across the water tonight, look at that. Turning area only, no parking, no overnight parking. Alright, so you're okay over here.
Oh, it isn't a Spanish flag, it's a picture.
Yeah.
Looks like the Spanish flag.
Well, see, this is the guest houses, right? And the lady said that she saw a lot of guys fishing over here, so let's go have a look, eh? See why? Yeah, so the guys have been fishing from here. And imagine when the tide's in, that wouldn't be particularly... Well, maybe, actually. But that's what she said anyway. She's always seen guys up and over here. And the lighthouse we went to in one of the previous videos is way up around, just up around the corner there. And it has to be good. It has to be good for fishing. Although there is a seal. That's a problem. That's a wee bit of a problem. It's just so dark just now, isn't it? We just see when the sun comes out. Oh my goodness me! It's just going to be lovely.
Oh, we must be allowed to drive quads.
Well, on that beaches anyway, it seems to be absolutely fine. I bet you that guys are quadding it all the way down to Dornoch.
Yeah.
Because see the beach, see how far the beach goes around, all the way around. Look, see how far it goes. Me and you could quad bike it, Boyle, quad bike it.
Yeah.
But we need 2 big quads. If one broke down or something, we've got another one to tow, haven't we? Really colourblind to a couple of things, aren't you?
Yeah, but some colours I still get mixed up with.
And for having such a big brain as well, son, there you go, eh?
The eye doctor said it's only that brick coloured red I'm colourblind with.
Right.
But I get colourblind with purple and blue. I mistake blue with purple and purple with blue.
Yeah, well that's... You'll get used to that over the years, you'll know. Oh, it's a lovely wee place, Portmahomack.
Maybe the person who had it changed the colour.
Yeah, possibly. I wouldn't know why, because it's a really beautiful colour. So does that mean, son, that we can come down here with the roof tent and the quads and go for it, or what? It's only when you get out and about as you start to notice these things, you see.
Maybe we can drive back and drive the quads up.
I wonder if we can drive our car on there, that'd be great. No, I'm afraid our nation is the nation of rules and regulations, unfortunately. Just is what it is these days. Everything's got to have a regulation or a rule. I was just wondering if this was the car park those guys with the quads parked in.
Oh, I saw their trailer on the beach.
Ah, right. Let's see, if I hear them a little bit later, I'll zip on down.
Yeah.
And have a wee word, see how they're getting on.
Yeah.
Because if they say, oh yeah, it's completely fine, then phew. We're just having a little explore here. Now, there's the visitor centre just up here, guys, and I'm not kidding you. Me and David went to it and we were hugely surprised. Well, dude, we were hugely surprised, weren't we? This place up here, the little museum, absolutely fantastic. So you have to look back at that. And what we'll do is we'll just do a quick 3-point turn here. Wentworth House.
Football goals over there that we can play football at.
I saw that, the big ones.
And it's got a wall behind it, but no top bins.
Yeah, the land of rules and regulations.
That's why I want to go to a country where you can almost do anything.
Yeah. Australia's a bit like that. And the States, hopefully, are still similar to that as well. Taking it here, isn't he?
He's gone.
And there we go, back to the caravan site. Portmahomack down the way. And then down and into here, eh? Now guys, I want you to see this big, this is a hobby caravan. I don't think you actually get them anymore because of the size. But wait until you see the size of this thing.
It's just
If you think,
that caravan there.
I'm sorry, but if you think our caravan's big, wait to see this one. Look. That's a towing caravan. Look how big it is. It's
And then over there is compared to the other ones, and then that.
There we go. Yeah, I mean our one's quite big, but that is a monster, and they're wider as well, you see. So the hope is we'll upgrade at some stage, because that's our one there on the right.
And that grey one to the left is beautiful.
That is a beautiful caravan, that. Yeah, I mean they've just they've ditched the trailer up there
And then drove.
and then away they went. Now see this sandy beach, it goes all the way around. I mean you're talking miles and miles and miles.
Let's follow their caravan.
Oh, they'll be gone, they're way gone. We'll keep a listen out for them when they come back, eh? But yeah, way over there was where we were, look. Across at the harbour. And that's Portmahomack for you. Just beautiful, and of course what we're doing is we're doing what they call an NC 500.
North Coast 500.
which is the 500 miles roundabout to the north of Scotland. So obviously we've been up to Galspeak, so we're going to have to go further and keep going up towards the top of Scotland. Yeah, so that, I mean, I don't think you get those hobbies anymore. I mean, it's probably quite an old one as well.
How small that caravan is.
Probably a 90s one. So I just don't know if you get them anymore, or if you even get one that was in reasonable condition, I don't know. But hobbies are really wide. You'll see this hobby caravan over here. It's really wide in comparison to ours. But which is a good thing with us though, because we take a lot of trails and tracks that a hobby would struggle on. See? Hopefully you'll kind of see the difference. Hello, darling. Come on, you. In. Come on, let's go back in. Come on, in the caravan. Where's Emily? Where's Emily? Yeah, that's all you have to say.